It's the Treehouse.
Another monolith found in Colorado. This one allegedly resembling more of the style of monolith that we saw in Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey before the monkeys started using tools and things. So why are also aliens were not asked to Trump or Biden? Why are we not getting answers to the questions that we most need?
Well, I think it wasn't it Clinton that was like, yeah, Area 52 is a thing, and then I think it was somebody else was like, I think it was Obama that was like, yeah, I'm going to look into it, and I think there's some stuff that we need to declassify, and it could be, as soon as I find out more about it's all a little a bit of a bait and switch when it comes to the aliens. They're like, we're gonna have a committee, and they did. They had that one guy in front of Congress, and he's like, I'm telling you, this stuff is real. And they're like,
and that's why I'm saying you've got a guy who supposedly has lots of credibility. We've talked about him, because it's important way to know about this stuff. You have all the declassified videos, coming out of the Navy and the Air Force where they're, can't keep up with strange aircraft and such, and the monoliths and the aliens. I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Ask these guys that have the clearance. Maybe. Mm-hmm. Then again, the government maybe the deep state is real, and the deep state absolutely refuses to tell Trump or Biden anything about aliens just for the safety of us all. I don't know.
Okay, here's my what if, and just go with me on this. Okay. What if this is like whatever planet they're on, this is their Banksy, and this is what he does. He just randomly he does these monoliths, and they're like, "What do you got going on now there, Dirk?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm going to go down and put these monoliths on Earth. They won't know what hit them." And so in the middle of the night, he comes in. He's like, okay, I think there's one in Vegas that's like all shiny and metal.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, this is going to be because Vegas is all shiny. And there's a lot of metal there. Bam, in the middle of the desert. And then he just flew off. And this is
another strange monolith. This one more reminiscent of the one in the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey appeared in Colorado, northwest of Fort Collins. Nearly 250 mysterious monoliths, many of them three-sided and prism-shaped, prism, not prison, have been discovered around the world since 2020. Another was found last week or 2 weeks ago near Las Vegas. That's the one you're talking about, Raj. The Vegas Metropolitan Police Department said it was removed on June 20th due to public safety and environmental concerns. This Colorado specimen, which is rectangular and reflective, was found on a hill outside Bellevue, Colorado, stands about 8 feet tall, 4 feet wide, and is bolted into a concrete pad. Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like this is their vanguard artist from whatever planet they're on, like Blargon 9. And he's their dude, and this is what he does. And if you can get your hands on it, it's going to be worth millions one day.
If that's the currency that they trade.
Sure. Or it's going to be worth natural gas. I don't know.
I mean, most of them sound like there was a strip club that went out of business and they just didn't know what to do with the stuff.
I think the mystery's been solved. Thank you, Trey.
I want to go to that. I want to go to the strip club though, where they're just, instead of pole dancing, they're a monolith swinging. It's hard to go around them when they're rectangular shaped. That's where the extra money comes in.
Yeah, it's the challenge. Any hoe can swing around a ball.
That has to be a shirt. Yeah. Anyhow, it takes a special hoe to swing around a monolith.
Well, and like they said, it's bolted into a concrete slab, so it doesn't have any give. I mean, you hit that thing at full tilt, you ain't getting back up.
What are you doing right now? I'm wiping down the monolith.
Always leaving a snail trail. Have y'all seen the clip? And I don't know if it's real or not, but of the deaf rapper.
Yes. It's Africa's first deaf rapper, deaf and mute. Don't leave that out, because Marley Matlin can still talk. He's a deaf mute rapper.
How does that work?
You have to watch the clip. And
Okay.
here we go, Dan. Are you ready?
All right. What's this guy's name?
Is it Baba something? What's his?
Ooey.
MC Baba.
That's right, MC Baba.
Okay.
Here you go. Are you ready?
All right. So deaf and mute.
Deaf and mute.
African rapper MC Baba.
That is correct.
Okay.
No interpreter. Sick beat. Sicker vocals.
It just sounds like someone put a beat to their scream therapy.
Yeah, it's 3.5 more minutes than that.
Of that?
No, every song is that.
Does he have any love ballads?
Do you want to hear it?
A little bit. I want to know what his romantic side sounds like.
It's more of a muffled.
Play it again.
Yeah.
Trey. This is not him recording an album or rapping or anything. This is just audio of a guy passing a kidney stone.
Yes, that, or he is Africa's #1 falcon caller. I'm surprised in the middle of all the video, like birds just didn't start landing.
Maybe he's saving that for the chorus.
MC Baba in his new album, Flight of the Eagles.
It's just him being carried away. Two worlds collided this past weekend. One, and there were two very large worlds. Two very large worlds collided. One, I'm speaking figuratively, and two, I'm speaking literally, because last weekend in Nashville at John Bon Jovi's new bar, Shaquille O'Neal met the Hawk Tuah Girl.
Wow.
They hung out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Shaquille O'Neal, for those that don't know, is his side hustle is DJing. He's a club DJ. So as part of the big grand opening for John Bon Jovi's new place in Nashville, Shaquille O'Neal was there to bring down the house on the ones and the twos. And I don't know if Hawk Tuah Girl was there as part of a promotional appearance, or it's just because she just bar hops in Nashville every weekend, which is very possible. Mm-hmm. But I do have a little snippet for you that of the moment when Shaquille O'Neal brought the Hawk Tuah Girl on stage to share the limelight. Just a moment. We'll bring this audio up. Because as you said earlier, Raj, that Hawk Tuah Girl is, riding this wave of fame for everything it is worth.
Yes.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready?
You know what? It may be a one-trick pony show, but it run with it while you can.
Yeah, and then then it's gonna fade, and then it's gonna be a one-trick donkey show, and then it's just gonna.
I think that was immediately after the set that Shaq played.
It sure felt like it.
I'm sure it did. Because that's what I thought when I saw the photo the other day of Shaquille O'Neal hanging out with the Hawk Tuah Girl. It was okay. Shaq has met the Hawk Tuah Girl, and it's what I'm now calling The Hawk Tuah challenge. Let's see how much spit you got, honey.
She's going to be sponsored by some sort of electrolyte drink. Stay as hydrated as the Hawk Tuah Girl on a Saturday night.
If that's not in the works,
yeah,
everybody in promotional marketing needs to be fired.
And then she was at some there was some country concert that she was at where they brought her up on stage because at first it thought it was a guest appearance, but it turns out she was in fear of her life, and security put her on stage so that she wouldn't be harassed. Yes, that's what the new spin on it is. So
as opposed to
she was paid to be there,
or paid to be there, or it's something along those lines.
Yeah, but now they were like, no, she wasn't paid to be there. She was in fear of her life. She was very appropriately dressed for the event in knee-high cowboy boots and white short shorts, white shirt, white cowboy hat.
That's that standard girl outfit at country shows.
So I don't know if she was in fear of her life or if she was actually just paid to be there. But they're putting some nice spin on it.
Yeah.
I saw an interview with her. I think Barstool Sports or Outkick, but she actually comes across as very nice and down to earth. I mean, but she's gonna ride this wave, and then if she really wants to cash in on it, there's her OnlyFans account would make her millions in a few months. Yeah, that's she should. I was gonna say hop on that, but that's a terrible way to phrase that.
She should. Well, in order to hop on Shaq, she's gonna have to climb first.
Yeah, she should. And nothing you could say, like jump on that bandwagon. Like you can't. Anything you talking about the Hawk Tuah Girl just is going to infer that. Well, I mean, you know what it infers. Yeah. Well, I mean, and good for her. She's getting her. I just feel bad for the tens of thousands of really talented people that can't get representation, and all she had to do is go, "This is what I do," and the whole world went, "Yes, you do."
Sometimes that's just how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I always say. I mean, if you go back late 90s, early 2000s, there were thousands of people more talented than Britney Spears.
Yeah. But I mean, now you have to ask yourself this. If they wouldn't have picked Britney Spears, would we have this beautiful train wreck that we do today? No, we wouldn't. And
that's it. Yes, you would. She'd be in a trailer park in Louisiana.
Yes, but will she be
doing the same thing?
Will she be dancing with machetes?
Probably. It just wouldn't be for such a large audience.
Yeah. It'd be on Cops.
What's that, Trey?
It'd be on Cops.
You're listening to the Treehouse. Visit us online at treehouseonair.com.
Yeah, she'd be live PD famous.
Mama June's best friend.
Mama June's hot best friend.
Dancing on a lawnmower, riding a lawnmower in a thong.
As she runs over the cat and says, "Oops, I did it again." I ran out of bed there.
Hit me, baby, one more time would have a whole new meaning.
Oh. There's been a $15 million settlement that has been reached after doctors allegedly left heart surgeries to perform other operations. If there's one thing I don't want in a surgeon, it's a multitasker.
Yeah, or your side hustle.
Yeah, if my heart surgeon walks in with my Uber Eats order, I would like a second opinion.
I got a pepperoni, extra cheese, and an appendectomy for Dan.
Although it actually would be pretty helpful if it was I think it's a gastroenterologist that does the stomach stapling. Yeah. So that would actually be cool, because then you can get one last really big carb heavy meal. And then after you eat it, they can just cut it out.
Yeah, because a large pepperoni pizza to a bypass is just ironic.
State minister in the Maldives has been arrested over a black magic spell cast on the president there. Yeah. Police in the Maldives have arrested a state environment minister. This is in the Maldives. That's in the Indian Ocean. Police there reported she was accused of performing black magic on the president. The state minister for environment, climate change, and energy, Fatima Shamnaz Ali Salim, was arrested on Sunday along with two others in the capital. She's been remanded in custody for a week pending investigations without giving full details of the arrest. But they did say that there have been reports that she was arrested for performing black magic on President Dr. Mohamed Mizzou. Now, it's important to note here that in the Maldives, sorcery is not a criminal offense under the penal code. Well, but it does carry a 6-month jail sentence under Islamic law. So,
yes,
criminal law versus Islamic law, it's a little murky there in the clear-watered area that is known as the Maldives.
Yes, because they're known for their democratic ways. When one thinks of democracy, my friends, the Maldives is the first thing that comes to mind. Yes, black magic. See, okay, that's fantastic. I just
look. I get it. If all else has failed, you'll try anything.
Yeah, I mean, I just want the rest of the story and be like, and a quote from Dumbledore said, "Harry Potter can be reached for comment."
That's why they have to do all that in secrecy in a whole nother realm.
Yes. Well, I'm just glad it's not. I don't know how you would. Can you imagine being okay? You're a kid. You go through school. You do really well. You go to college. You do really well. You go to law school. You get elected as a judge somewhere down the line, and now you're assigned to the court of sorcery. Like that would just be like, who did you piss off? That's like the same person, like the same newscaster that has to stand in the hurricane. Like he showed up one day to a meeting with no donuts. Like that's what happened.
Breakfast. You show up to that meeting with breakfast tacos, they will not send you out into the field.
That's
for the hurricane or the hailstorm without a helmet. Yeah. I thought you were going to say that this, as a president, you go to school, you learn about all these things: history, political science, economy, finance, all these various things to get yourself elected president, only to be taken down by a sorcerer. Someone who just found a spell book somewhere and got lucky.
Somebody ordered a spell book off Amazon.
It was Etsy because they got it personally engraved.
But just to let you know, just to put our minds at ease, in the United States, witchcraft is not recognized as a legitimate means of causing harm to someone under the law. So
legal.
Yes. Yes.
Good to know. Sorcery is alive and well in the United States of America.
Fuck yes, yeah. But if you are a sorcerer, don't take this shit to court. They will not recognize you. This is I just looked it up under the United States law. It cannot actually induce harm to somebody.
Unless you get the right book. And finally today, in a news story where I worry about our Trey Trenholm's mental well-being, a video gaming teenager is set to become the first Catholic millennial saint as the Pope and Cardinals approve his canonization.
No. Yeah. This can't be real.
From gamer to saint.
I think it's good the Catholic Church is reaching out to the youth.
Well, I got bad news, Trey, because they're reaching out to this youth as a little late because he died from leukemia in 2006.
He meant over the pants.